What's up guys? So, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's we can learn about networking, or the introduction about networking. So, what is networking? Networking is referred as connecting computers electronically for the purpose of sharing information. Then resources such as files, applications, printers, and software are common information shared in a networking. The advantage of networking can be seen clearly in terms of security, efficiency, manageability, and cost effectiveness, as it allows collaboration and other between users in a wide range. Basically, network consists of hardware, computers, or devices, components such as computer, hubs, switches, routers, and other devices which form the network infrastructure. These are the devices that play an important role in a data transfer from one place to another using different technologies such as radio waves and wires. There are many types of networking available in the networking industries, and the most common network are local area network, or the LAN, wide area network, or the WAN. LAN network is made up of two or more computers connected together in a short distance, usually at home, office, buildings, or school. WAN is a network that covers wider area than LAN, and usually covers cities, countries, and the whole world. Several major LAN can be connected together from a WAN, as several devices are connected to network. It is important to ensure data collision does not happen when this device attempt to use data simultaneously. A set of rules called carrier sense multiple access or collision detection are used to detect and prevent collision for or in network. So networking is connecting a device to one another. For example, the network supports the way we learn, like supports communication, texting, social media, collaboration tools, blogs, wikis, podcasting, and either peer-to-peer file sharing. Like the texting enables instant real-time communication between two or more people, or social media consists of interactive websites where people and communities create and share user-generated content with friends, family, peers, and the world. And networks support the way we play, like the Dota, a 5v5 multiplayer online battle arena, and the LoL, the PUBG, 100 online multiplayer battle or royal game. And you don't need others or them to be here in order to play, because as you can see, the network already provide us with that kind of things, and even offline activities are enhanced using network collaboration services. So the overview of network components. The three categories of network components: devices or media, are the physical elements or hardware of the network. The services include many of the common network applications people use every day, like email hosting services and web hosting services. And the end devices, either the source or destination of a message transmitted over the network, like computer, laptop, printers, IP phone, wireless tablet. Then the intermediary network devices connect the individual end devices to the network and can connect multiple individuals network to form an internetwork. So these intermediary devices provide connectivity and ensure that data flows across the network. So they regenerate and retransmit data signals, maintain info about what pathways exist through the network and internetwork, notify other devices of error and communication failure, direct data along alternate pathway when there is a link failure, classify and direct message according to priorities, permit or deny the flow of data based on security settings. The example is wireless router, the LAN switch, and the router. So the network media communication across a network is carried on a medium The medium provides a channel over which the messages travel from source to destination. The metallic wires within cables are the data is encoded into electrical impulses. The glass or plastic fibers or fiber optic cable data is encoded as pulses of light. Then the wireless transmission data is encoded using wavelengths from the electromagnetic spectrum. The network representation, the network interface card, an IC or LAN adapter provides the physical connection to the network at the PC or other end device. The physical port, a connector or outlet on a networking device where the media is connected to an end device or another networking device. The interface, specialized ports on a networking device that connect to individuals' networks because routers are used to interconnect networks. The points on a router are referred to as network interfaces. There are any types or other types of network. The LAN or the local area network, a network infrastructure that provides access to users and end devices in a small geographical area. And the wide area network, a network infrastructure that provides access to other networks over a wide geographical area. If the LAN is in a small geographical area, then D1 or the WAN or the wide area network is over a wide geographical area. Then the MAN or the metropolitan area network, a network infrastructure that spans a physical area larger than a LAN but smaller than a WAN. Then the wireless LAN, the WLAN, the similar to a LAN but wirelessly interconnects users and endpoints in small geographical area. Then the storage area network or the SAN, a network infrastructure designed to support file servers and provide data storage, retrieval, and replication. So the Internet. The Internet is a worldwide collection of interconnected networks. Again, the Internet is a worldwide collection of interconnected networks. The Internet and the extranet. Intranet is a term often used to refer to a private connection of LANs and WANs that belongs to an organization and is designed to be accessible only by the organization's member, employees, or other with authorization. An organization may use an extranet to provide secure and safe access to individuals who work for a different organization but require access to organization's data. A company extranet is outside suppliers and contractors. So, the home and small office internet connections. There are several types of connections. Like, the first one is the cable, typically offered by cable television service providers. The one that we can see in the televisions, the wires, or the cables. Then the DSL, the digital subscriber lines. The cellular, the internet access uses a cell phone network to connect to the internet. Then satellite, the availability of satellite internet access are will benefit those areas that would otherwise have the internet connectivity at all. Then the dial-up telephone, an inexpensive option that uses any phone line and a modem. So the business internet connections is the dedicated lease line, the Ethernet one, the DSL, and the satellite. And the packet tracer, help and navigation tapes, the traditional separate networks, the convergence process of converging, quite unrelated to become more closely integrated and even unified as they develop and advance. Then the digital convergence is when you can have the same multimedia content available to view on different types of devices because it is digitized. The media convergence is the joining together of different mass communication formats and the internet. So the network architecture. As networks evolve, we are discovering that there are 4 basic characteristics that the underlying architectures need to address in order to meet users' expectation. The first one is the fault tolerance. The second one is the scalability. The third one is the quality of services or QoS. And the last one is the security. So with that, I can show you what is my so after that explanation, I can show you what I've learned for about the networking. So here is the my illustration on what I've learned on the introduction of the networking, or the other network that connects, or the LANs, the ones, and I can summarize it. So here's the illustration. So this is my illustration of the internet. This big dot represents the internet, while this orange one represents the one, or the wide area network. So this wide area network is connected to the internet, and this yellow big dot represents the WLAN, or the wireless LAN. So this wireless LAN connected to the one, or the wide area network. So this red big dot represents the router. So the router is connected to the WLAN, or the wireless LAN, and this three big gray dot represents the mobile device, the PC, and the telephone. So if these three want to connect to the internet, what will they do? They will connect to the router to have a network, or have a internet, so that they can use their mobile device that need to have an internet, or to access an Google, like social media applications and other platform like that. So again, the internet, or the one is connected to the internet, the WLAN is connected to the one, then the router is connected to the WLAN, and then the other device, like the mobile device, the PC, and the telephone, are connected to the router to have, or to access the internet. So that's all, guys, for my vid. I hope you learned some of the infos about the networking and of the internet. Well, to sum up my blog, thank you for watching, and I hope you watch my another vlog soon. Then that's all. Thank you.